Alright, checking text real quick, getting everything. Nah, I don't care about any of that crap. Alright, we good. Let's get this JP Saturn, way the game's supposed to be played. Run rare. It really is. I'm gonna do a couple of runs on both. No, yeah, for sure. Like that's it's not a bad thing. Like if people were to like start and play this first, it's not the end of the world. Because you're gonna die in runs when you first start playing this game. So it's kind of like, yeah. Alright, let me put that here. Hotkeys, we're good. Okay. Everything looks good there. Bingo, bingo, bongo. Let's get it. So I did a like makeshift best ending run yesterday just to like get my testing and stuff done, and yeah, it's nuts. I had a weird route on my splits. Apparently, I was getting an emerald in freaking Volcano 1, which I don't want to do. But we're not doing best ending now, though. We're using the warm-up. Beat the game as a warm-up. Before we do that, we'll do 1 or 2 runs like this, I think. Because we're going to have some screw-ups. It's just, in theory, the time save should be so big it doesn't really matter. Like, unless we have a ginormous screw-up. But you should save like 6 seconds right on each stage, in theory. And these are still not even like my best times that I've run, so like I can definitely get better than... That was kind of dumb there. Fortunate. Some of my better times either, because this was like a run from like 3 years ago, I think. However, I do feel like I want to restart this because this is so bad. Like, look how bad that was, and then we're still like saving time. We golded that level. We'll do more than 1 run, so screw it right out. Let's get like a baseline. Just get a nice baseline. A 55 was the 1 second gold. I have 6 seconds of in-game time now. So it's funny because I got like a 49, and that's why like it counteracted. So I gotta get back used to the Saturn physics, even though I like the controller more. So it shouldn't take me too long to really get going on this. Plus, this is my first time actually playing my Saturn on a legitimate CRT. We've just recently hooked this up, so that's been nice as well too. I don't have to play on my HD TV anymore that I have on the Elgato there. Alright, let's screw that up a little bit. Yeah, no, I mean, like, and it makes it that we have it now. Not that I'm gonna like grind out Saturn runs now or anything, but like this makes the game more playable. Now, there's still that. Yeah, I use the retro tink too normally. I mean, I still. Well, no, I don't use it. No, yeah, I use it now still. Actually, I still even use the tink. I just have a splitter. Alright, there we go. That's still not a good level, but like I have a little bit of a convoluted setup, but I can use it on a CRT now. Yeah. Got my old 5X. Bum. So we had a 112 and we save time there. But yeah, Saturn definitely. Well, no, hey, I appreciate being part of the community. And enjoying 3D Blast is a lot of fun. And anything that I can do to help and all that kind of stuff there, we're all super support each other when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I'm more than happy to even ask even more questions if you've got any when you see something going on around like why'd I do that or how to do that. I'll explain it the best that I can. Because it's weird, because sometimes, like, I remember Vito asking me a question, and I was like, I just do it. I can't like tell you right off the top of my head unless I'm like in that process. I'm like, hey, how'd you do that? I can like go back. Oh yeah, hold down right, then jump, then this and that. But it's like hard, like off the top. You're like, oh, how do you do this part of Volcano 1? I'm like, my fingers just do it at this point. Just kind of like meh. But I'm also excited to get to play this because again, I do like. I say this every time I play this. I do like this the way the Saturn controls a lot better. It just feels better. So like when I'm on like top of my game, I feel like it'd have 100% stuff there. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, exactly. You see what happened? Just do it like that. What buttons in the order? You just do it. I don't know. Make the character do that. Figure it out. But yeah. I hear that. Because the only thing I've only ever like taught this in game like to like one person before. Like when I was at GDQ. Wow, that's trash. 2020, right before. Oh come on, dude. Really? Right before COVID, so the GDQ 2020, I had a guy that I was playing through Blast and was like, oh, I want to learn this game, and like I taught him the Rusty Ruin 2, or Rusty Ruin boss fight. I was like, this is how you do this, and then within like 30 minutes, we were able to knock it down. I was like, you just gotta kind of like hold back and go jump, and I was like, this is how you do it. You just kind of practice it, and eventually within like 30 minutes, he was getting it every couple tries. So definitely that would, we can definitely figure that out. But yeah, in person's definitely much easier when it comes to that kind of stuff. We're still saving time, and we took damage there, and yeah, this is so dumb. Who called? Bristol, Tennessee called. Oh, I think I might have gotten my golf clubs in.
Just giving you a call and let you know your merchandise is in. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, let's go! Oh, I gotta go there. After this run, I gotta see what time they close, because I 100% may just like dip out for like 10 minutes and go pick up my new golf clubs. That is sick. I didn't think they'd be in. Yeah, I thought they'd be in like another 2 weeks. That's awesome. Do. Okay. I was like, this has been a really good Rusty 2, and so I like got stuck there. Do. Oh no! Come on, man. I'm making really dumb mistakes. Again, this is a warm-up because you can't really warm up with this game, though. You know what I mean? Can't really do practice like Genesis. Like I thought about doing like the Genesis and like practicing on that before coming to this, but then at the same time I'm like, man, that's just too much work. I have to hook up the Genesis and all that stuff, which is sitting right here. It's sitting next to me, but so I have to hook it up, then unplug everything, plug this back into it for warm-ups. I'm like, nah. Screw that. We'll just go into it. Because, again, we knew we had, all this time saving. We just fell down a hole and got stuck, and then we still saved 9 seconds. And this run, I don't think is all that good anyways. I just haven't really done runs of this game. Again, this run's like 3 years old. It's the summer of COVID. Seconds. What? Did I die? And do it a makeshift way? I don't know. Now, the load time still doesn't get us down to in the 30s, but it's nice that this might be like 33-minute run now. Because realistically, 25 minutes to 33, you're losing 8 minutes on loads. between Genesis and Saturn now, that's not as miserable. Like, I can do like 30-minute runs, and like right around the 30 minutes, not like 40, 45 because of load time and stuff. That's just kind of like meh. I'm just hoping that I can take best ending under an hour, but I don't think I can, even with the loads. Well, that could have been really bad. Okay. Okay, I didn't trust myself there. Oh, it's trash. Meh. Another kind of trashy level, but right in a minute right there. So another time save. Let's go. It's golds all around. I had to remake these splits too because I didn't have the splits for the best ending set up. So every time save is gold. Even though this was my PB anyway, so might as well just kind of count that as that. This way. Still made it work. That was a little sketchy, jank, but we made it work. Woo! Oh yeah, yeah, no, 100%. You guys, y'all are fantastic. Like 100%. That's amazing. That y'all came to that conclusion. Like, what led y'all to like doing that? Like, did you both have? I'm assuming you both had a copy of the JP version, right? And you were just kind of like, what happens? Yeah. What was the process of that? Your US copy was freezing. Okay. Oh, really? All right. Just like that. So we gotta be more thankful that you had a faulty copy of 3D Blast. And then Vito also had a copy, or did he just go through and like compare all your load time? Well, no, yeah. Did he have a copy as well, or did he go pick up a copy later? Because he went ham with all those videos too, with all the testing. Once it was like, oh yeah, this is definitely faster. Gotcha. And like, I mean, I could tell it's noticeable now that we're doing it, but it's like, cause you all have mentioned it. When you loaded in and like were playing, did you see like you were saving a ton of time in splits and being like, wait, I'm saving so much time? Or did you see the first load screen and was like, wow, that loaded faster? Like, did you sense it? Because I honestly probably wouldn't have totally have known until like I hit some splits, but like you can just like naturally tell now that like I'm looking out for it and be like, man, that's just like map screen, no map screen. You notice it immediately. Gotcha. This should be an 18. Cool. Then down GD2 and load screen interfere. Yeah, that too. Instantly being like, wait. That is nuts. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, 100%. I would 100%. This is the definitive way to play the game now on Saturn. So the only thing that's like sucks is you need, the hardware and like the well, you have a Japanese Saturn too, though, right? By having the JP copy, which is yeah, exactly, yeah, the JP copy, and then even the cart. Oh, you have the Pseudo Saturn. Okay. For some reason, I thought you had a JP Saturn. So I looked into getting even a JP Saturn too, just for the sake of it. But I was like, if I can get the cart, like, it doesn't really matter. You don't really need one. And I'm not like, man, I have to have 50,000 copies of different consoles. Like, I just kind of want, you know. Okay, apparently I got a guy lost and stuck. I gotcha. I mean, they're not like super much more expensive, right? But than the regular Saturn. I don't actually know. I don't think I can't remember looking at the Saturn prices that were Japanese versions. But yeah, and I decided to get that Kai cart that you had mentioned too, just because I was like, I did it for the 3D the Genesis Everdrive, and I like skimped out a little bit and was like, I'm not gonna skimp out this time. Not that it's probably too much different getting like the Action Replay 4M1 you could have gotten. I was like, I might as well just get like the higher end, just because I'm gonna be using it for that kind of stuff, so might as well. Can bring games 2 now on it. Okay. I'll have to look at that as well. So I got a random game from the game store the other day. It's called Air. It's a JP game. So like before my version came in, I was just like there, and I was like, well, do you have any Japanese Saturn games? Because I was like, I got a region free cart now, so I want to play some games, and I don't know what's going on in it, but yeah. Yo, Jay, what is up, my dude? Hopefully you're having it going, bud. We are playing some Saturn 3D Blast. But there's been an awesome discovery by Poochland here and Vito that the JP version is significantly faster on load times, and we went and got our JP version with our Pseudo, or however you pronounce it, cart that makes our Saturn region free. So now we're just getting free time save. Yeah, so it's all load times, and I've been playing kind of trash too, to be honest. I've had some trash levels. But yeah, this is just most of its load times. I don't like these levels weren't like max, you know, like super grinded because of the load times. But now that this game is like a low 30-minute game now, this is definitely here. Nothing. Oh, the other difference is there's no loading after death, which we're hoping we don't obviously see. But that's it. So if you die, say 118, we can get like a 112, 113. So, but yeah, they found it. It was awesome. They're just kind of messing around with it. Puchin was just telling me that they had their US version wasn't working, so they threw in the JP version, and it instantly had load times. The only stupid thing about it is that it's crazy expensive for a JP copy. Like, I don't know why the reason. I don't know, but the PC version loads so fast it wouldn't be any different from that standpoint. I think the PC version has the ability to be as fast as like the Genesis version, I'd say. So I think like the world record is like 26 for any percent for beat the game, and that's not because of like load times. Like, I never grinded it because I never had a control I liked for my PC port. That's what the PC port. The PC port was the way to play this game, like this type of version for a while, just because there's no load times. But I never liked anything on the Star Raptor. Let's go. I never liked that, but yeah, look at that. It was 8 seconds. But I have a way to kind of play with the controller I want. I just haven't been up to it. But yeah, we're already up to a minute 16 under, and again, we have not played very clean. We've had a bunch of levels. Like, we had a 55 on Green Grove 1. We won a 47, 48. So, like, we've had a bunch of levels like that. Like, there's just a bunch of time saved just in the game itself. We're just doing this is to get, like, a baseline of, like, alright, here's our load times. I screwed that up. And I never would have guessed that. I mean, because you hear about JP versions have, like, faster text boxes and that kind of stuff, but I've never really felt like I've heard of games that have faster load times when it comes to, like, differences. I mean, obviously, I'm 100% wrong. I guarantee there's other games. I just don't know about them. Okay. But yeah, we want to do some little bit of 3D Blast grind today, just to kind of, like, you know, check it out. Yeah, and we're on the right Saturn model, so that's just, yeah, that's a perfect storm to get the correct loads. So, like, this is very much, yeah. Yes, exactly. If I had a Model 2, I wouldn't even have wasted my time, honestly, probably, trying to get this. But yeah, damn, 60 seconds. Model 1 is faster, and then the JP version's faster, so then we have the region-free cart. So you have all of it that come together to make one insanely fast 3D Blast Saturn speedrun. Yeah, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell where I was at. Where I'm not used to the color scheme. I wasn't sure on the spot I need to jump at. Fine. First, not to lie, I don't even fully know what color yet. I didn't really figure it out. But yeah, this is no longer going to be 10 minutes slower than Genesis. Okay. Perfect. 40. Okay, I mean, like, look at that. We saved 9 seconds. We missed the shield. Took forever to grab the flickies. Got stuck 2 times at the end, and like, so we run this back and clean it up and do a couple runs of this. I think we'll have a decent little time. Time we are satisfied with. This should have. I think this was a good fight that I had, though. Oh, I screwed that up. Still got it. We had 1 extra jump, so it wasn't going to be a 20, but it's not the 18. I don't think it should be. It should be a 19. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. So if we don't play terribly, this should be, it should be at least a 2 minutes plus time save. So we have a chance of taking this already down to a 33. We need 210, 211 to make it 33. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't know what any of these times are, like the stages, if they're good, not good either. Okay, I had to make sure that I dodged that. I knew he was shooting left and then right. Down the middle, you're pretty safe. I just choked the jump though. I can get on this version. Jen's version, I was having tons of trouble on that. Okay. I mean, really, this level's actually really good. The only mistake we really had was the couldn't get the flicky the mouse right away. I mean, we're gonna be close. Again, we don't choke, and we play decent. We might be able to get into the 33s. Okay. Okay. Oh, I made a weird jump there I didn't want to make, which is fine. We saved it. We didn't get sniped down the slope. We did not get sniped down the slope. We're good. I love when I do that part clean and I get stuck in the wall there. Okay, cool. That's really good. This was a really good zone. Okay. Oh, and if you guys have not watched the Nintendo Direct by any chance, I would definitely recommend it. They made new. That was weird. And I have this on here. Whatever. New Sonic Superstars information and video, kind of video gameplay, was on the Nintendo Direct. So no spoilers, but I would definitely recommend watching that. Yeah, I don't know why it says -3, or at least -2. That was weird. That I guess I messed up entering the times in. I don't know why. If I put like 00 is the best on accident for some reason there, and that way it's always it immediately counted down right away. But this is a 1:15 fight. So you take the load times, and that it shouldn't be a 150. So. I'll have to fix that split too when we're done with this. I think I've saved time on every split but one. I think we still have, or yeah, I think one we did not save time on. I could be wrong though. So when it's not bad for a warm-up run either. Literally have not messed with this. I just like the way the Saturn feels, man. It feels so good. Perfect. Alright, what's our time save here? 6 seconds? Yep. 5. So again, we need 211. We need 5 more seconds in the next 3 stages. To get 33. Phew. What am I doing? Okay. Weird start, but Got that. Nice. Got a little early there. I want to make sure that the cannon stays on screen so it keeps rotating. Otherwise, you can jump from that if you go too far back, and you'll get sniped. Just get powed. I guess good level though. No complaints. The first canister and the third canister. Third canister, we just lost a little time because we didn't do it. However, again, I don't think 3 years ago I was going for edge canister jump, so. We only lost time probably in the first canister. Yep, there we go. We are now in the 33s. Let's not choke. Get the MIP. Yeah. Okay. Alright, good start. I just don't want to get hit by that first enemy there. Too wide. Hey, good recovery though. As yeah, I went a little too wide on the one spot. Yeah, it's again. I if I had any desire, which I'm not going to, because it's just too time consuming for whatever. But I want to see how bad my run really was. Again, this run was 3 years ago. So like the run itself was not close to being optimized as what we've done for Genesis. Like none of my ILs were probably really fantastic. You know? So that's part of it too, like I said, and these ILs have been kind of trash here. So like again, like I'll go back GG Green Grove 1 and 2. I got a 55 and a 112. So I can get a 108, which is 4, and a 55 is a 47. That's 8. So I've got 12 seconds on the first 2 levels, just to play halfway decent. So I mean, like we definitely have a lot more room for improvement. Weird. Yeah, you didn't think you'd seen 3D blast times like this coming for me though, Jay. Never thought I'd see 3D blast speed run a legitimate PB and I'd be 2 to 2.5 finishing it. Outside of finding some crazy skip and you like skip a whole level or something, like you find some random skip. We're so used to seeing like +0, -0, +1, -1.1. It feels good as this is a nice relaxing run, warm up, and you can just get a nice little, chunky PB in the game. Oh. Yeah, no, for sure. And we have one farm. Fade out, complete white. Boom. Boom, 33-41. Let's go, GG's. Thank you, Jay. Oh. Massive. Alright. So give me, I need to go look up something real quick as well. Got my new golf set came in today. I just got a phone call about it.